Hello, hello. How are we tonight? Hello, sister. Sister. How we doing, guys? How goes it? How goes it? Everybody having a good night? So, I'm hopping on because we intended to do a show and sell. Is it just you? It might be. Might be just you. So we intended to do a show and sell pin beads today. But time got away from us. We were doing some other things. And so, that show is going to happen tomorrow at some point. Tonight, I hopped on and we're going to make some jewelry and hang out. I am completely, no, that's not why. I'm sold out of, WTF bracelets as of like last week. If you're not familiar with what our WTF bracelets are, you can check out the bin. The listing is there, and when I make one, I will run it, but they are just a practical tool for sharing your faith. So anyway, I'm going to hang out with you guys and make some WTF bracelets tonight. And I will, like I said, I will run them because they're pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. And I will pin them. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to open my show up here. No, she's in the bathroom. She just ran to the restroom was all. And I think she's changing. We decided to put on PJs and then just come hang out for a little bit because we've got some stuff we need to get made, like in order to do a show tomorrow. And so I was just sitting here thinking, well, I'll just do it this way. You want me to co-host you in? You can just talk to us instead of having to be on. Oh, I figured. I think Marty was going to come on. She has new glass beads. She probably went to bed. She's like, girl, I'm sick of waiting on you. I'm done. It's just me and Chrissy in here. Everybody's tired. They went to bed. Imagine. That's crazy. What? Not that's all of them now. Well, we used to lose crowd. Hi, Brandy. Welcome in. Welcome. I'm not either. Hello, Cameron. Welcome in. I am working on a Broken by Design WTF bracelet. Well, hello, Miss Martha Robin. How are you? She's like, girl, I'm tired. I'm in bed. I'm done. It's 11 o'clock. Does it? Miss Robin, how are you? I'm working on a WTF bracelet. Marty, what kind of new beads did you get? She got new glass. Oh, I'll put them all up here. I sold down all my WTF bracelets, so I have got to make new ones. That's what I'm doing tonight. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Mom, were you worried you're going to run out of Coke?
No.
You got a whole liter of cola over there.
The night y'all left and went to
Boston.
the tea party.
The tea party? You're so silly.
Party.
Hey, handmaid.
I ordered stuff from Walmart.
Yeah.
And I ordered Coke Zero 6-pack.
Yeah.
Like I always get. And I got 4 of them.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's stupid.
Okay.
I called them and told them that they didn't care.
They didn't?
No. He said, well, get a refund. What he said?
Huh. They're terrible. Hey, Tiff. How's it going, Tiffany? Do we have any final details yet? I know you keep telling me every time I see you when we're supposed to know, but just fair warning, I'm probably going to keep asking you. Oh, well, that's okay. Okay, hon. Love you, Chrissy. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Love you, honey.
Yeah. So how much longer will he be in, Tiff, after this? Or is he got, a lot of years left? Or, I mean, I realize that may be too personal a question to even ask. I don't know. Rose, welcome to the party. We're glad you're here. We are making jewelry tonight, and if we finish something, we will show it to you. If somebody wants to buy it, y'all can. Yeah, of course. No problem. Well, it'll go by fast. And there's worse places, Oh my goodness, read that. That's interesting what Robin said.
I'm having to sign on because I can't see it on yours. TV.
You'll have to go back and check that out. That's crazy.
Oh.
Marty, honey, if you want me to bring you in, all you have to do is let me know. I know you said that about your internet, but and I know you also have church, so I don't know if you're planning on being on, but we hope you are. We want you here.
It may not last too long.
That's really awesome. Did you read that about her daughter? Go back up and read. She was talking about a Walmart order. Was it there in Brownwood? That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Lubbock. Gotcha.
That is weird.
I understand. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad, Marty. So it was a great trip. We had a really wonderful time, and I mean, just all in all, y'all, that trip was very special. Um, I tell you, it's a place that is really kind of special, and I mean, I think it's somewhere I would go again just because the vibe was so good. The beach vibe was amazing. Hello, Leilani. How are you, honey?
Hey, Leilani. All my love to you, darling.
Hey, Doxy. Oh, honey, I know you have. We miss you guys every time we're not here. We went to Newport, Rhode Island. We stayed in Newport, and we visited Fenway Park, and we watched the Texas Rangers play in Fenway, which was a big deal for our family. We're a big baseball family, and so it was a really big deal for all of us to get to go to Fenway, being the oldest baseball park. And then we also had yes, Happy Mother's Day, Doxy. We also had an opportunity to tour some areas around Newport, Rhode Island, because that's where we stayed. It was odd not being here having shows. It was a little odd, you know? Like, I don't think I fully expected it to be kind of that strange. But yeah, but it was great. Robin, if you don't have me friended on Facebook, if you will friend me on Facebook, you'll be able to see our photos. I posted all of those kind of once a day on there. Jennifer John, welcome in. Having to shorten this bracelet. No, it is 1 second and I will type it out for you. There you go. That's what my personal Facebook is under. We do have a Broken by Design family group, but all the photos from the trip I put on my personal. Of course, Leilani, of course.
Honey, you are very, very welcome. Again, we are so very sorry for your loss, Leilani.
I know that
so
this is
very sorry.
So terrible, and we do love you dearly, and we know that, like we talked about yesterday, even though it feels so very personal in this moment, it's not about us. as much as it feels like it. Yeah, no, it was really I was really shocked at how much I enjoyed it. It had, and Leilani, there's no right reaction there. Definitely give yourself some grace, because the truth be told, there is just not a right reaction.
Marty, I don't know if you were in our show last night, but Leilani shared with us last night that her mother had been very ill in the hospital, and there you go. There's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Didn't want you to not understand what we were.
She can definitely use our prayers.
Absolutely. You guys, everybody that's in here tonight, please say a prayer for Leilani. Keep her in your thoughts. Absolutely. You're all of us. We're here for you, honey.
For sure. It's what we do, like, guys, we say this a lot, but we're a family here.
Yep.
And we talk about welcome to the family. We really mean that when we tell you guys.
Absolutely.
Mickey. Oh, were you saying the mini pink on the bead? Yes, it's kind of a Minnie Mouse pink. I'll tell y'all about this in just a second. As soon as I finish this bracelet, I'm going to tell y'all all about the WTF bracelets. I had to shorten this one. It was way too long. Leave it to me. It's so awkward being with my... Leilani, sometimes family is who we choose. It is the people we choose, and it doesn't look the same for everyone, and it's okay if, the people that are your blood relation is not who you would choose. That's okay. You're getting through these next several days, which is going to be a lot. Yeah, I think that happens to me a lot. Give yourself some room, because, when you have some issues that, are trauma, I think that happens to a lot of us who have dealt with some traumatic things in their life. Hey, Michelle, how are you? You guys, if you're not following Country Roads with Michelle, please take a moment to give her a follow. Also, make sure, if you love to bead, that you give Miss Marty Robin a follow, because she is our supplier of many things. It was a really tragic time of year for you to have to go through this also, and I feel like that is going to play a part, to some degree in this story. And if you've just really got to work hard to give yourself some grace, Leilani, because there's no right emotion here. It's whatever you feel is absolutely okay. And it's going to range. It's going to be a lot of different things until it's not, if that makes sense. So, guys, this is what we call at Broken by Design Studio a WTF bracelet. The reason that we call them WTF bracelets is because we came up with the premise that we need to work our faith. What good... The Bible tells us in James, in chapter 2, 14 and 17, what good is it, dear brothers and sisters, if you say you have faith but you don't show it by your actions? Can that kind of faith save anyone? So you see, faith by itself isn't enough. Unless it produces good deeds, it's dead and useless. I don't ever want my faith to be known as dead or useless. So we know that without faith, without works, our faith is dead. And these bracelets that we have created give us a practical application for sharing our faith. The beads on each side of the cross, this particular one has this center cross. They don't all have that. I just happen to have that cross. Okay, so that center cross, the beads on each side of the cross have a specific color to remind us, to act as reminders of certain things. So the white bead is because Jesus was without sin, and by his sacrifice, we're washed clean and pure. The pink bead is Jesus loves everyone. Be like Jesus. The blue is Jesus wants a relationship, a true friendship with you. Brown represents the cross he died on for you and me. And yellow is because Jesus is eternal, and it represents the color of the streets of gold in heaven, where we get to spend eternity with Jesus. So if you look up WTF in the dictionary, it's a moniker or euphemism for disbelief. We have a powerful opportunity to reclaim this euphemism and flip the script. So let's work that faith, guys. This is just a practical application, a practical tool with which you can work your faith, this bracelet. So we make these in a variety of types. Tonight, I happened to find that cross and thought it would be really cool to turn it into the centerpiece of this bracelet. So I will run this guy right quick. This is a $5 bracelet, and it's running now. You do get the literature that I was reading from. I wrote this, by the way. That's awesome, Leilani. You do get the literature that it'll come with this piece of paper. And like I said, they're not all, like, they don't all have this cross centerpiece. I need to order some more of those. I just haven't done it yet. But this particular one did, and I knew I needed to make these. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You're so kind. I appreciate you, my friend. So this will be coming out to you, Miss Michelle. You will get that Broken by Design literature that tells you all that stuff I was just reading to you. And these can be ordered by sending us a message, guys. If you know that you'd like to have, a few of these made up as gifts, we're happy to make those up for you. But I knew tonight coming on that what I was going to be working on was WTFs because I sold them all over the last week. And so I'll be working on different ones tonight, and I'll run each one as I make one, but I don't exactly know how they're going to look because I kind of design all of them as I go. Which, if you know me, is not surprising, right? Because I'm always doing something different. Yeah, I think, I remember distinctly when I lost my father in 2010. And he and I were not, just so close. Over the last year of his life, we did form a much closer bond. And I do remember that when he was gone, it just didn't feel good. You know what I mean? You just felt sad. There's no other way to say that except for you felt sad. And it was hard to feel sad, right? Like it was one of those sads where you're like, God, I don't want to feel this way, because you knew there was some sort of finality to it. But it took me some time to get to a place where I realized it wasn't about me and it was about him. So, like I said, it takes time, and all these years later, it's what, 2025. So that's been that's been a long time that he passed away, because he died in 2010. So that's what, 15 years? 15 years, I think.
I think so. Oh, Leilani, you know what I found? I found your bracelet.
Yeah, your bracelet is still here that CG bought for you, and we will send it.
And I'm going to put it in the bag with your red and black bracelet that I made.
So it didn't get lost. It just got missed. And I apologize. That's on us. So anyway, it took a while to get to a place where, well, if I'm being completely transparent, I don't think it feels any different today than it felt those years ago. Hey Cheryl, how are you, honey? Did you get your technical difficulties worked out? I did not have the money tonight, Cheryl, but I'm going to get with you about doing a bulk order of beads. Right. Yeah, Robin, I feel you on that. Happy Mother's Day, sweetheart. Right back to you as well. And happy Mother's Day to all of our friends. I did want to mention that tomorrow, at some points throughout the day, Mom and I and Matt will be on. We are really hitting crunch time on our house and moving. And so, okay, I will, Cheryl, I will. We are hitting crunch time because we are currently kind of in the last stages of the house getting ready and then the actual move happening. So we're probably going to go on like in the garage sale category. And we've just got a lot of stuff. There'll be fabric, there'll be jewelry, there'll just be a lot. So be sure to bookmark our shows, because if you come in tomorrow, we'll probably do like a bundling format. And if it gets to a point where we got to take a break for a while and be off, I may not check out bundles until the second half when I come back. Either way, guys, we're going to do bundles, and anybody who's a mom will get 20% off their order tomorrow. Their bundle total, I'll put it in the bin and I'll flash sell it for 20% off. So, just so you know, I thought that'd be a cool way to, celebrate Mother's Day and get some things cleared out that really have to go. Because we're finding totes here, totes there, and we're really just trying to get it all out of here. So, how's everyone's what do you guys have planned? What are y'all gonna do tomorrow for your Mother's Day? Is anybody celebrating with a certain thing, or do y'all have traditions? Tell us about it. Of course. Marty, if your mom wants something tomorrow that I'm selling, you can have it for that. For your mom for that price in case she's not on Whatnot. Pampering. Oh, wonderful. Cheryl, that's amazing. Mom and I went today. We got out of the house a little and traveled to a town nearby where we have like a Hobby Lobby and a few other things, Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, of course. I just wanted to make sure you knew. If you who said something about Mickey, here's just one container of pink. I've got plenty Mickey pink, or mini pink rather. Yes, it does sound nice, doesn't it? Oh, I agree. Mom and I will probably I started out saying that and I got distracted. We went to a town nearby and just kind of lazily spent the day hanging out. We went to a thrift store. We went to Hobby Lobby. You know, just spend some time out. And and I got shoes that I'm gonna do with Cave. Walmart, and that particular one I bought at Hobby Lobby. What? Pink, blue, brown, yellow. Yeah, I got that particular one at Hobby Lobby. At Hooby Looby. So now the question is, which cross? Diana Rio, welcome in. I don't know if I could use one of these on a bracelet and it would look good because it's silicone.
You'd have to, hey, use silicone beads. And
see, I don't think I'd like that either.
I don't know. You just have to see what it looks like with glass beads.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna string it and we'll see, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cheryl's saying hi to you, Mama. She's
Hi.
quiet.
Hi, Cheryl. I'm tired.
We got to spend some time with my sister and the girls tonight. It was so fun.
Yes, I love it when the grandbabies come over.
Oh my gosh, my nieces are epic, you guys. Y'all have no idea. They are just so amazing.
It is the most wonderful thing to spend time with them and see them, and they're awesome. They're just plain awesome. But I certainly feel wiped out, that's for sure.
You know, I kind of feel like I still have some jet lag. Oh, goodness, Cheryl. That's a lot.
Doing what?
She had a show today.
Oh,
she was on for a long time and did some digging and selling. She said, they're trying to prep to move too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Y'all are
so
in a process.
Oops, just hit my tray. Alright, so if 3 is our center, then I like these little blues together, so we're going to try those out. Punky Monkey, welcome in. That's a cool name. Did you like Punky Brewster? I always think of Punky Brewster when I see Punky. Yay, me too. Loved her. What? Aw. You know, that's the truth. Cheryl, so often we think we have all these great ideas for our projects, but the reality is, I mean, how often do we actually make it to those projects, you know? Like, it's a struggle. We just have to get real with ourselves, I feel like, sometimes. So, I've been trying really hard to do that with myself. I was excited to find some shoes to cover in Cafe today. I got kind of like a knockoff-ish pair of Hey Dudes that are white, and I'm going to be covering those with some Cafe. I'm really excited about that. You know, Trims does those shows on how she does it. And though I have watched her show, I am going to use her technique and see what I can come up with. I'm sure they won't look perfect, you know, but you got to start somewhere, right? Girl, I'm telling you, I have had to take a long look at, like, I think for me, during the summer months, oh, my string broke. That's crazy. During the summer months, I absolutely love. Oh, that's awesome, Cheryl. I know you said you were prepping for a raid train. Y'all be sure to follow Miss Cheryl. She does amazing junk journal stuff, guys. You will love it. Cheryl, did you know we started selling junk journal kits? I started printing and selling, like doing print on demand. It's been pretty awesome so far, but we'll see. Yeah, we just started. What, Mom? How? We've only had about 4 shows, but we've sold out every time.
It's a very high quality digital prints.
Yeah.
And they are gorgeous.
So for people who don't have the ability to print them, what we're doing is printing things like this, like super high quality. Like this is on cardstock. This will be an upcoming kit. And like we're printing these tags or whatever. And so you get 2 cardstock pieces in your kit. You get 5 pages. And then you get fabric.
Lace trim,
washi,
glass beaded pulls
yeah,
to go on your book or your cover.
We've got just a lot. We're just doing a lot of stuff with it. It's kind of like, what do we have? You know what I mean? And what do we have to go with it?
And listen, there's a whole lot in the kit. Lots of paper goods. But we're only charging $8 for a kit.
Yeah, we're starting them at $8. Now, not many of them sell for $8 because, you know, I'm auctioning those and I do put them in the day before so that people can pre-bid, but and I'm starting them at $8 because not many are going for that. If I came into the show and ran my kits and all of them sold for $8, the price would have to go up. You know what I'm saying? But what has been happening is there's a fair amount of bidding towards them. I think the most we've had one go for was closer to 20, but the least was probably 9 or 10.
When someone wanted a particular one and they were,
well, because we can't always duplicate them.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's a one and done kind of deal. Because I could reprint the digitals, but I can't just, you know, do the fabric again. Sometimes I don't have any more of the fabric.
We also have a lot of
girl, I know.
We have a lot of we have a lot of
you know how we
journals or books and stuff that in our bin that you can, and they're really inexpensive, and we got them from somebody that
Jilly
had gotten
a pallet
of like new journals and stuff with different covers and all that. So it's been a really interesting journey we've been on doing this junk journal thing.
I had no idea how much I really enjoyed designing the pages. A lot of what I'm doing in the kits is I'm taking clip arts and backgrounds and I'm going into digital software and I'm legit creating the entire page. And then the page is kind of like a Larissa original, which, I mean, I'm saving those, but I don't know how often I'm going to re-release those. I would love to one day, I would actually love one day to do an entire kit show that is all my own designs.
Oh, well, yeah.
That would be really cool. Because some of... Oh, Arlene, thank you for the raid, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is super kind of you to bring a raid in. Welcome in. We are making jewelry tonight. And working on a few different things. I'm currently making a WTF bracelet, which is pinned below and is a really cool bracelet, and I'll explain it to you guys once I get this one finished. Y'all are going to be so sick of it, you're going to be able to recite it by the time this show's over.
I doubt that.
I mean, it's a good thing to be sick of, I guess.
Sure.
We'll see how this one comes out. I don't know. Marty, do you ever use the silicone focals like in jewelry? If you're still here. She's like, girl, I'm in bed. I got church tomorrow. I think these might be actual gold.
You need to test them and see.
Oh, yeah, I will. For sure. Marty said she done fell asleep. Mm-hmm. We are going to be doing a large destashing show throughout the day tomorrow. Gosh, there's just so many things. We sell fabric and we don't really sell a lot of beading supplies because most of our stuff we use. But we do sell a lot of jewelry, artisan made jewelry by us. So we hope that you guys get a chance to come to the show tomorrow. Anybody who's a mom will receive 20% off of their bundles tomorrow. Oh, that's cute, Mom. Really cute.
There's Marty.
Oh, yeah. No, it's hot. Mom made a stack, so I'm going to run this stack right quick. So our stacker bracelets are 3 bracelets that are made to be worn together. We've been selling them on sale for $8 for all 3 bracelets.
Thank you.
This is very, very pretty. Came out pretty good, right?
Yep.
Thank y'all for looking at her.
Yes, ma'am.
So here is, thank you, Arlene. Here is our next WTF. While I tell you about it, we'll look at it. I have not before used the silicone focal cross, but I did use it on this one. So our WTF bracelets are inspired because we know that without works our faith is dead, and these bracelets give us a practical application for sharing our faith. We call them WTF because we want to flip the script on WTF. We want it to be known as work in that faith and not what most people know it as. The beads that come away from the cross on each side have a significant meaning. The white bead stands for Jesus was without sin, and by his sacrifice we're washed clean and pure. The pink bead is because Jesus loves everyone. Be like Jesus. The blue bead is because Jesus wants a relationship, an actual true friendship with you. Brown represents the cross that Jesus died on for your sins. And yellow represents those streets of gold where we get to spend eternity with Jesus. If you look up WTF in the dictionary, it's a moniker or a euphemism for disbelief. Guys, when you put this on your wrist, we have a very powerful opportunity to reclaim this euphemism and flip the script by working our faith. Because someone is going to say something to you at some point in your day about, oh, that's a cute bracelet. Where did you get it? Or what's on your bracelet? And you get an opportunity to take a moment and tell them about each one of these colors and what it means, guys. Absolutely one of our favorite things to make in this channel, in this arena. We sell these for $5, guys. It is currently running. This particular bracelet is running. It is a stretch. One size fits most. So fits just like this. And this is what it looks like on. Thank you for looking.
Leilani, our high on Monday is 80 something.
I mean, I think it's been warm.
But 100, yeah, that's going to be pretty hot, honey.
Yeah. You know, it won't be long before we're warmed up again too, because I mean, it's Texas is just
so glad that school's almost over before that stuff starts.
Thank you, Erlene. I actually wrote this literature that goes with the bracelet. So with every bracelet that goes out, you actually get one of these little pieces of paper. They're going to look better in the future, but the black, yeah, I agree. Well, hi, PG. I see you. Did you change your name to All Things Fabric? That's awesome, friend. All right, now I think I'm going to do one that's crystals. Ooh. I got a cold chill. That's weird. Trying to be the same. Hey, girl, I feel you. Got to keep that identity straight, don't we? I mean, it's a chore. Whatnot can be a big chore. I don't know about for y'all, but for me it can. Some days it just feels like so much work. And I don't say that like, ugh, I hate being here, because that's not it at all. Because I don't. I'm actually very happy to be here with you guys, but there are days that it you know, that it's tougher than others. I didn't think I was going to make it on tonight. I got busy, and part of what we're going to do tomorrow, well, tomorrow at some point, there will be a show where I auction off pin beads that fit pins. Prepping for me as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. At some point tomorrow, I will be auctioning off beads that fit pins. So what we've done is gone through all of our beads, and I'm destashing my personal collection. So you guys definitely want to make sure that you have every show on our channel bookmarked. Of course, Leilani, if there is something you know you're needing, let me know. Because I can definitely hold on to any of it for you, honey. Oh, y'all, look at this new bead I got today. I got several new beads today, and I will eventually be making some stuff out of this particular one. Probably a stacker, because I just think it's absolutely stunning. But check this out. It's a heart.
Oh, yes.
That looks like it has lace on it.
Gorgeous.
So this will be a dangle on a stacker at some point. They're so pretty. Hobby Lobby and I got along very well today. Didn't we, Mom?
Yeah.
We actually didn't buy that many Oh, that many beads. Boy, that yawning is dangerous. Happy Mother's Day, Arlene. We will be doing 20% off for any moms tomorrow. We're going to be doing a bundle show. So when we do bundle shows, we, we'll take it off their bundle at the end of the show. Or when when they check out. So anything purchased tomorrow will be 20% off. I think I've got to have a larger brown. All right, so much to create. Great name. Love that. White, pink, blue, brown, yellow. Now I gotta find my cross. Hello, Faye. Welcome in. If you're just joining us, Mom and I are making jewelry tonight. I'm working on building up stock on the WTF bracelets, and Mom's making pieces. We are showing these pieces and auctioning them as we go. If you need earrings, bracelets, keychains, anything like that made, all you have to do is let us know, and we will pause what we're doing to make you one. For as long as we're on. Which I cannot promise will be a long time, but mostly because
I'm making bracelet stacks to go with the shirt tomorrow. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, look at you, girl. I'm so proud of you. What color shirt are you wearing tomorrow that you're making a stack for?
Blue.
Blue. How did I not know? Marty, I'm going to get your bundle mailed to you ASAP. I know I need to get you a total on it. I keep forgetting.
It will match one of the blue bracelets I ordered from you, and I'm wearing tomorrow too.
Nice. I love it. Oh, didn't we have some hematite crosses?
Some what?
Hematite
Yeah,
crosses.
they should be with the hematite. But it might be in with crosses. But I don't know what that would be in. It'd have to be in the hematite.
So the only two black we have is the big one and this one. I don't see it in either one of those. Will you look in the little single ones that are in there? Because some of the single ones I put like specialty type beads in.
Mm-hmm.
I wore 2 bracelets Wednesday match, and they were. Oh, that's cool. You're gonna have to get her hooked up on Whatnot.
No, it's not in anything over there.
Not the hematite ones. Transfers. Thank you for the raid. We appreciate that very much. We are currently creating live. My mom and I are working on bracelets and various jewelry pieces.
Going on over here.
I've got to try to remember where the rest of those are. The singles and doubles. Have you seen them? Are they over there? And I missed them.
I just put those there. They're not in those.
Thank you, Transfers. I appreciate you. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, Transfers. I sure will. My mom does this with me, and I'm so blessed. You bet. We'll pray for you tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. Happy Mother's Day to all of you guys. God bless you and love you so much.
Okay, Miss Marty Robin, I see you.
No, where's that's not in.
Y'all, Marty made a stack. Oh,
Matt,
okay, honey.
Besides this here.
There's Marty's stack.
Oh, Marty, that's beautiful.
Good night.
Absolutely beautiful. Good night, darling. Did you put them in this, maybe?
No,
In these?
no, I didn't.
Okay.
Bead containers that look like this or the double ones. I don't know where the double ones are at all. You may have to move some stuff. Like, look under that plastic in the back.
That's purple.
Plastic tray.
No, it's just purple.
Okay. That's really weird. I don't know. Can you shut that bedroom door down?
Two of them right here.
The doubles? Okay, let me see them.
Another one
No.
on the bottom.
Yeah, it don't.
That's beautiful, Marty. You did a great
they're
job.
not in these. But,
Not here, just open up
I have beads.
oh, sorry.
right here.
Huh? It's really weird. I guess it's possible I used them all. I don't know.
Not in none of that behind you?
Oh no. That's not, there's no beads, you know?
Looking for something?
Yeah,
Crosses.
hematite crosses.
Hematite crosses.
Man, this.
It's hard to quit, isn't it? What? I don't know what you're pointing at. I can't see. No, I don't believe so. I mean, unless I missed them in one of those back containers that I looked. The last place I remember them being, if they weren't in their own, was in a black one.
Where were all the other crosses?
In this. Right here.
And they weren't with it.
No.
You sure? You
Yes.
dug in there and
I did.
looked.
I dug. There's small silver, large silver, and the rosy. But there's none of the hematite. I mean, I know they were smaller, so it's just really weird because I thought we had some. Matt, look over here and get me any container you see that's solid black. Beads. Let me see that one. I'll check it. We have our beads color coded, guys. We probably sound crazy. Y'all are like, okay, could we do something other than listen to you talk to your family? We have our beads color coded in containers, and so hand it to me, baby. I'll check it. And so we're looking for a certain cross that we have. It's just a matter of, do we know where it is? It's one of those, do you know the Muffin Man? You see, like, there's those hematite hearts. It's weird. Alright, so we're going to add these in between each of our colors. This is what we're going to demo. And we're going to make kits.
They're WTF bracelets.
WTF bracelets. Won't that be cool?
Mm-hmm. My husband has lost my iPad. Everything we lose turns out to be under something else.
Girlfriend, who you telling? Like, if you only knew, this place is...
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
It's insane, Robin.
Our life has become unmanageable to cardboard boxes.
I mean, like, you know, when you're moving, you're moving. It's,
and totes.
You know, it's hard. It is what it is, right? Like, but man, oh man, I'm just so ready to be, the house to be ready, done, the land finished. Oh, and we need y'all to say a prayer because we put in an offer on that other piece of, the other lot that was behind us. I think we talked to you guys about it the other night, but where our lot is, I think we misunderstood. I'm going to say that because I want to be graceful and say that I believe my husband and I misunderstood the man and thought that we had the entire corner lot. We didn't. There was a lot beside ours that was just enough for someone to put in their, like an additional home. And now it would have had to been like, you know, a single wide home. It would not, I mean, there was not a lot of room. How big was the lot that we made an offer on? What's the size, do you know?
Our lot that we bought already?
No, Matt. The one we made an offer on.
I'm not sure how big it is.
Okay.
Probably half the size of the one we bought, I'm sure.
Give me this container. Or did I already have that? So, we need them to accept our offer, guys. So y'all say a prayer for us. Will you look in that one and make sure I'm not crazy? So we just need a little prayer. Thank you, Marty. I'm more than sure God has it in hand and I'm not worried about it. You know, you just do your due diligence and say your prayer, you know? Kind of how I deal with it.
A done deal, or just logistically.
No, they're not in there.
Well, we want to get it for a good price, you know, because ultimately, guys, we're pulling off of our inheritance in order to purchase this. And the more we take off, the less interest we earn, which ultimately means our retirement is pretty greatly affected. So, because of the instability of the economy and kind of the general world at the moment, it's important that we're consciously aware of what we spend.
And so we don't end up on the next episode of, what is that show called?
Fear Your Neighbor or something.
No, the world's worst
Worst neighbors.
Something.
I watched it.
Yeah, there's a whole.
It's
series
crazy.
Of it.
It's like somewhere between true crime and.
I mean, some of them
It's
go
crazy. Some of them are really bad.
Yeah.
I'm already slightly anxious about the guy next to it.
Just
I'm
because
not
it's
worried
an
about it.
RV.
Yeah.
We've been out there all those times and never seen anybody out, around, nothing.
Well, yesterday was the first time we'd seen anybody.
Well, you need to go out there at 12, 1 o'clock at night on a Saturday and see what it's like.
Well, we did go out there that one night late on
Yeah.
Saturday,
and I
it
have
was
to
quiet.
admit, it was very serene.
Marty, goodness.
That's the best way to know what kind of neighbors you'll have is go whenever.
They're supposed
When
to
it's
be
party time.
Yeah.
Well,
They're supposed to be what?
they're supposed to be quiet hours.
Oh, yeah, there are designated quiet hours per the HOA.
After 10 o'clock, there's supposed to be nobody, none.
Hey, we can only hope they abide by it.
Well, if they don't, I'm
Because Lord knows we will. We don't. Well, if we can get Matthew not to holler when he plays games.
Well, I mean,
That's the only noise we ever hear.
a lot of the houses around us are for sale.
Yeah, they are.
Marty. Let me say it again. Marty.
You might could find you an old country hick boyfriend out there, but wait. Look, my heshy beads.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's less than 10 hours away.
That is pretty, Mom.
That's what I wanted them for.
You need to come looking. That's right. Leilani, you come on too. You come on too.
Look at my bracelet I just made.
Look at that heshy, y'all. Mom did a good job on the heshy.
It's turquoise, heshy beads, and silver spacers. And no, I need to make one for a.
Very pretty.
For a.
Now you need to make the rest of them to go with it as a stacker.
Well, that didn't even take a whole strand. Look what was left. I probably have enough to make another one.
Yeah.
Because this one's like an 8.
Yeah.
So it's loose. Can I bring 1K people?
You sure
have a lot
can.
of people.
Can she see that one again?
Yes, you may, sugar. I couldn't do it very good because I'm over here. And it's relatively weighty. Heavy.
Absolutely it is. She did a good job. Oh, it is heavy.
Yeah. But heshy beads are, and
well, these are ceramic heshy. They're not.
It's not.
They're ceramic. It's a faux turquoise, but they're ceramic.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
It. I don't know if these spacers, I think they are metal. I took them out of the original package. I got them off Amazon.
Oh, you did.
And I did metal spacers.
Yeah, they are metal, I think.
Sorry, honey.
But there could be one done that's not.
I mean, we have spacers that are silver that are not metal.
Yeah.
Actually, these crosses are whatever that is.
They're like acrylic.
Yeah, they're kind of like a plastic.
Yeah.
Faux looking metal. But I think that's why this one's so heavy, because these that I got on Amazon are metal. Who's texting you?
Marty.
Oh, okay.
I'm fixing to look, Marty. I'm about to tie this off.
Oh, she did that 5th bracelet, didn't she?
I know she did. You know Marty.
She's an adventurous girl.
That fake hematite is my other WTF. Oh, the fake? That's awesome. So she can wear the hematite.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
We have a lot of that hematite bead.
Yeah, so we can make you stuff with that for sure. She could do something with that and that heshy, and it would be all right.
Yeah. The hematite would be pretty on these.
Miss Jan must have gone to sleep tonight because I hadn't seen her. I bet she fell asleep. Okay, I'm coming. I'm going to see. Oh my goodness. That's so cute.
Ooh, I like that.
We have one of those locks.
That's sweet.
Oh, yeah. That's her bracelet from us. That heart.
Aww.
Wow, that's beautiful, Marty. You did such a good job.
Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. If you don't get a man with all that bling bling.
So, Marty, we need an update. I just realized we hadn't had an update in a little bit. So, what's going on with the dude that you talk to every day?
Who's Roflock?
Rolling on the floor, laughing out loud.
I'm not good at those abbreviated things. You can tell I'm old.
Who's Roflock? Who's Roflock, y'all? This one's a little small, but it's good. There's another WTF.
Oh, that's pretty.
All crystals.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, my son's gonna have to fix my thing. Nowhere? What do you mean? What red flags? Tell us about the red flags.
Leilani's next pet name.
It's Roblox. I love you, Leilani. Oh my god, I love you to pieces. You crack me up, girl. Okay, this WTF is running. It's a smaller, let me tell y'all in case y'all need a smaller. So this one's going to be about a size 7 wrist. Size 7 wrist. It is stretch. So if somebody wants to purchase a WTF, you can claim that size 7. Red flags, huh? It's because we made you think about it, didn't we? I'm good at that, Marty. Let me tell you something. I almost bought you a book. I read it a long time ago. It's called He's Just Not That Into You.
Oh, I don't like that book.
Oh, I do.
I don't.
I absolutely love it. It tells the daggum truth.
Well, maybe I ain't ready for the truth.
Women make excuses for men. Oh, well, he can't call me. He's too busy. No, girl, if he wanted to call you and he liked you, he'd be calling you.
That's
Quit playing
true.
games. We make excuses for men, but the truth be told, men are creatures that know what they want and they go after it. You should read it. It really, really, for me, it was eye-opening. Like, major eye-opening. It was that. Yeah.
It will, and it's true, and I read it too.
Yes, like I'm telling you. Because, well, when he is talking to other girls and can be suggestive, but not ask me on a date. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, here's the thing. That's okay. He ain't interested. Whatever. Move on with your life. But don't sit around waiting on him to get interested, you know? Move on. Although I still think if you wanted to go on a date with him, you should ask him. You ain't got to wait around on him to ask you. And maybe he thinks you're out of his league, and that's why he didn't ask you. You don't know. So, I don't think you can say it's a red flag that he's asking somebody else out. Girl, he may not think you want nothing to do with him. You've been talking to him for how long and ain't even bothered to ask him? Hey, DK. How are you, my friend? We're making bracelets and talking love life, honey. It's real thick in here today. I mean, you know, all you can say is, hey, I don't know why you've been talking to me about going out with other girls, but do you want to go on a date with me? Because we talk every day. And if you ain't trying to wife me up, then I got better things to do. You're going to have to find somebody else to call.
I think you might have missed. Okay, well, when he is talking to other girls and can be suggestive, but not ask me on a date. I don't. What does that mean?
Well, ask her. I didn't write it.
He talked to you about other girls?
DK's talking to you.
Hi, DK. Happy Mother's Day. Tomorrow now. It's a minute after. I'm good, darling. How are you?
You know, maybe he's saying it to see if you have a reaction.
Well, maybe he doesn't think you like him that way.
Right. No, ma'am. He had another girl visit him from another state at the same time. He was texting being sort of inappropriate for never having date. Girl.
Yeah, leave him and go.
He a player. And I think he only told you that he had another girl visiting to make you jealous. I think this guy may really like you, but you're never going to know because you can't
Oh, good, DK.
ask him out, so. Oh, he did. Never mind. He a liar and a sneak. We through. Never mind. We through. I didn't know that his mama had to tell you. We done. He's a liar and a sneak. We moving on.
I'm good, honey. I'm so glad that the chiropractor's helping your back. That's awesome.
Yes. Praise God. Mm-mm.
You don't want a mama's baby, Marty.
No, baby. We don't fool with lying. No. Mm-mm. If you got Miss Jezebel come in from out of state, we through. You don't need me and I don't need you. I agree, Leilani. Major thumbs down. Run, girl. Robin said, run, girl, run. Girl, nickname your name for. Make you a shirt that says Forrest and just run on. Supposedly they're just friends. Girl, nobody comes across state lines to be friends. You hear me? Ain't nothing open after midnight but legs and ERs.
Oh my God, Risa.
You better listen close because I'm telling you the truth. Nothing.
Ain't that many ERs open anymore.
Ooh, that's the truth. That's the truth right there. Oh, wee, oh, wee, oh, wee. Don't worry, y'all. Jesus knows I still love him. It's all good. But I'm telling you the truth now. You do not go across state lines to see no man if they ain't something rumbling and tumbling. You hear me?
Well.
And if you do, then you're dumber than he is for inviting you. It's good to see you, DK. Have a great day tomorrow, honey. Well, listen, attraction can grow.
No, it's either there or it ain't.
I don't think that's the case.
Grows for trees.
Growing for trees.
I mean, forget that.
But maybe some of the reason you have not thought out the youngin' is because you've been focused on this player.
We always want the bad boy. Sadly enough, when we get him, he makes us miserable.
Well, he can. But I mean, really, maybe your mind has been focused in the wrong direction.
Well, you know, girls mature faster than boys, so there ain't nothing worse than a guy that acts like he's 10.
Oh, mama.
Well, there ain't. It's hard to get a romantic thought about a boy that's corny, you know?
Well, but she's saying he's very respectful. And if he's being very respectful... Oh, of course, honey. You bet. We try to send a little something for everybody in every package. Well, see, that's what she says the young one acts her age.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
That she's a little immature, I guess. I'm just kidding. Marty's like, I'm through with y'all. Get out. You are so welcome, honey. Anytime. She said, I'm hurting. Girl, we got you. You can count on us.
Listen, this is not the Dr. Ruth show.
Listen, Leilani needs these laughs tonight, y'all.
Ruth
That's what we are
doing.
Maybe. Oh, did you know that she lived in Stephenville?
Who?
Ruth Buzzy.
Really?
Yes, she did.
Aww.
Brenda and them knew her, because Brenda, she lived in Palapena County her whole, adult life.
Really?
Yeah.
How much younger is the young?
Look, Robin's like, hold up, I got an opinion. Let me get it in here. I can't remember. He's a good bit. She's 38.
Is he acne young?
No, he ain't underage. My God, she ain't a pedophile.
No, I didn't mean that. Age is but a number, Leilani said.
Listen, sometimes it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's it. Yeah, as long as you're both an adult, it's fine. It don't matter how old. I mean, I'm older than Matt by a smidge.
As long as you're both legal, you're okay.
Marty's like, I'm through talking to y'all.
You don't want to get his mama coming after you with a spatula.
Listen, Linda. Rose colored glasses. That's what I'm looking through.
Where'd that thing go?
How old is he, Leilani? I forgot. I mean, Marty.
Where's that? And I had the crosses in it. Where'd it go?
Matt rearranged everything. Good luck.
Matt? What'd you do with it?
It's over here. Let me dig it out. Oof. Oof.
I don't need the top one.
24 and 38. That's perfectly fine. I'm telling you, it's perfectly fine. It's gonna seem a little, I don't know, but it is. It's perfectly fine. 14 years, not a problem. I mean, literally, when he was, when you were 14, he was born. It's fine.
Oh my word.
That makes it sound real. He'll be able to take care of you. That's what you can count on. Yeah, the bottom line is you're both adults. I mean, when I was graduating high school, Matt was going into middle school. So, it's all perspective, really.
Well, that sounds a little
horrible.
bit off.
Sounds horrible, doesn't it? Sounds awful.
Something.
It's absolutely awful. I'm telling you. I robbed the cradle. Broke it open, ran out, threw his bottle at his mother, hit her in the head.
I met a man online recently. He's very nice and a Christian. We text about once a week. He's very nice, but me no want to move to Indiana.
New Jersey. Mom, you crackpot. She said LOL after that.
Did you meet him on Poof?
Listen, Leilani, do you live in a small town with slim pickings? Girl, yes. What you mean? Of course she does.
Where does she live? Alabama?
Yeah, this ain't the land of plenty.
Alabama and Arkansas, bad places to look for men.
Alabama, Arkansas.
I mean, you giving up one thing. They may not have teeth.
Oklahoma is another rough.
Oh, yeah,
can be.
They're slow from there, and they may not have toes.
Mom met a guy from Oklahoma, and he talks slower than any person I've ever met in my life. It takes him a year to tell you something.
And even longer to answer a text.
Yeah, Marty, I know you got slim pickings, especially in Old Castleberry, Alabama, okay? But, And this is a big butt. And I ain't lying. I hope y'all caught that.
She's got one, whatever y'all are looking for. Oh, she got a big butt. Oh, I do.
Your
for
butt
sure.
ain't that big, Marty. Lord. I will say this. Even in a small town, you can still find, companionship and love. I mean, it's not.
You got to be careful about the online thing, especially if you're on the Puff page.
Mom, Matt and I met on Plenty of Fish, and we've been happily married for 15 years.
Well, some of them's not bad.
I'm just saying. Mom's a little jaded.
No.
The Puff.
It's bad.
Oh my God, y'all. Look. That's cute.
This one's got the seed beads.
Oh, okay.
And they're not metal.
They're not metal.
Neither are the crosses.
She made one, Leilani. This one's not metal. It has seed beads that are glass. Who met on TikTok? You met on TikTok? Oh, Marty? Wait, Marty. Do you know his name?
People ain't real on TikTok.
What are you doing? You just purchased it. You did not have to purchase something, Leilani. Do you want this? Is that why you bought that? Or you want me to make? Okay, yeah.
Oh,
it's
honey,
yours.
you didn't have to buy it. I was going to give it to you.
We'll send them all to you. Because you got other ones in here. I mean, she knows that she didn't have to, but...
I'm going to put it in with your red and black bracelet. Yeah, and the one CG gifted you.
Thank you, darling. We will. I do, and have drilled him like a drill sergeant to make sure he was real. So did you look up his name? You need to just send me his name, and I'll tell you if he's real. Not on here. Not on here. Send it to me in private message.
All them guys you see on TikTok, there's this one guy. He's got long blonde hair. He's my age. He's got long blonde hair and a mustache, and he thinks he's a rock and roll singer. He can't sing nothing. He sounds horrible.
I'm dead.
But he just recently has been cutting records and stuff. He sounds awful.
Mama.
I wouldn't play his stuff to a dog.
Oh my God, stop it.
No, I'm serious. But I didn't think they was real.
Okay, well, I'm a little bit of a sleuth, honey, so I can find out anything we need to know.
Listen,
I got some cop friends.
If you give her the name, she can... If he's got dirt under his fingernails, she's going to tell you where he picked it up at.
Maybe. That might be who I am. I can't help it though, y'all. I get real nervous about online stuff.
What was that made to go with?
It didn't have others.
I thought it kind of looked pretty with that.
I'll look at it. Give me a second. Man, I need some chapstick. My lips hurt real bad.
I made 2 bracelets out of that one string.
Did you?
And had 3 left over.
That's awesome.
That's almost enough for a pair of earrings.
It is enough.
No.
Yeah,
one
you
would
just
be
need
lopsided
one.
with 2 and one on the other one.
You have his phone number.
Oh, girl.
Good. You need to be.
Well, what y'all been doing if you done got his number?
They've been talking on the phone.
Is his name Ricky? Ricky, I got your number.
Oh my God, is that a song that none of us know but you do?
Ricky,
DK, are you still here?
You don't know that song?
No.
Yeah.
Did it come out prior to 1920?
Oh God, now you made me second guess. Maybe it ain't Ricky. Maybe it was Nicky.
Now she ain't sure it's a song. Where's Spill when you need her? I mean, she never comes to my show anymore.
Ricky, don't lose that number. Remember?
She got really excited to tell me, y'all, and I'm like, no.
I am so serious.
No, me and Ricky don't go way back.
This is the go. Icon tools complete every repair without giving an inch.
Mom, is there a reason why we're listening to YouTube commercials?
This? Dialing number.
Nothing happening.
Nope.
What? Ricky's got your number now. That's okay. Clap together now, y'all. Lord, she didn't run.
Now tell me I'm stupid. Yep, I knew what I was talking about.
Oh, dear God, y'all. I just want to
So-
say thank y'all for enduring this.
I don't know what we was talking about. Who's Ricky anyway? I don't forgot what we was talking about.
Do y'all know what happens in senility? You're witnessing it firsthand.
Lucy's husband. Oh, hey, Ricky.
Ricky.
That's Lucy, not Ricky.
Oh, I found all my I Love Lucy acrylics today.
Well, why wouldn't we? Your sister was over here.
Lord, we found a lot of stuff.
Did y'all ever notice? Now, you said Ricky and Lucy.
Okay.
Did y'all ever notice that Ethel's husband had a crush on Ricky?
What?
He did. Ethel, the next door neighbor.
Her husband.
Ethel's husband had a crush on Ricky.
What is wrong with you?
You just go back and watch some of the episodes.
Look, you done scared the pee out of Marty. She can't even go pee. She's nervous. She's gonna miss something. We'll wait till you get back to talk about the gay loves on I Love Lucy. Lord, Mother.
I'm not lying.
Them men were not attracted to each other.
He was. He had a thing for him.
That was part of the storyline.
Well, no, they didn't broadcast it on there. That was not a time where they talked about that kind of stuff. It was in the closet. Well, it was.
So this was all something you just noticed. You were the one to know it was happening.
They didn't talk about it, but I wasn't dumb. I could tell.
I
could tell. Ethel was going through the menopause, and I can't remember his name, what her husband's name was, but he was always wanting attention, and Ricky gave it to him.
So
they stayed together all the time.
Yeah, he was real fond of Ricky.
Well, I think so. I mean, that's how it appeared.
The perimenopause has Leilani's memory too. She wasn't aware that they were in a.
Well, it didn't come out on the show or nothing, and I've not ever seen it in the magazines or nothing. It was just my opinion, my thoughts. I think he had a crush on Ricky. He always had his hands on him. He'd have his hand on his shoulder, his hand on his leg, hand on his arm. He was always touching him.
Huh.
And you don't touch somebody unless you like them.
I think that might be taking it a little too far.
No, I'm not.
I don't think that's the case for, most of humanity.
Anyway, Ricky's got his number, I know.
I used to watch, there was nothing scandalous going on it, but I used to watch Mr. Ed.
That was a horse, Risa. And he really couldn't talk. It was made up.
Robin, I have the cutest. Well, see, now you got to go see, right?
No, really. You just, when you watch it, you look and see. What was his name? I gotta go. I figured Leilani done looked it up for me. What was Ethel's?
I have the cutest I Love Lucy acrylics, guys. So cute. Ethel's husband on Lucy. See, look. Aren't those adorable? And I can make these into keychains.
Fred Mertz was his name.
Lord God, she screamed at me. Poor
Fred.
Fred.
Ethel and Fred.
She's raised Fred from the dead.
Yeah.
Doodle's like, yeah. So,
Well,
Doodle, did you watch this show? Let's get a secondary opinion here. I never watched the show that I can remember. Do you think there was some sort of attraction for Mr. Fred towards Ricky?
Now, I'm not saying that Ricky returned the feelings or anything. He never did any. He didn't touch Fred. Fred touched Ricky. I'm not lying.
I would pay good money for somebody associated with that show to show up in here.
She was trying to figure out how to spell Ethel. That's it.
Oh, Doodle Desk, my mom's crazy. You just gotta understand. She's
Listen,
crazy.
I'm not saying that there was something that I had a way of knowing, because I didn't. I was just a civilian watching TV.
Civilian.
You know?
As if they were not civilian. They were like
don't
military
know.
or something.
You know, I was just a regular person.
So,
Like, I wasn't a
so what you're
star.
saying is you believe that the show was written in a way that it made it seem as if Fred
could not keep his hands off Ricky. He was constantly touching Ricky all the time. You could tell. Lucy could tell.
She was a doodle. Me too, babe. Me too. As it turns out, I'm still a regular person.
Well, I'm not really regular, but I'm probably diesel.
Instead of regular unleaded.
Right. I don't know. It was just a forethought.
That's how men acted back in that time, Leilani said.
I'm telling you, he constantly was touching. Ethel would slap his hands and look at him like, quit touching him. I always kept expecting the next episode was going to be Fred and Ricky.
Oh my God.
You know?
Not with you.
But who knows? I think that was before I ever thought about it.
Before we ever thought that, well, we grew up in some stuff, okay? You know, it is funny sometimes to go back and watch older shows and see the differences, you know.
Well, if you'd have grown up in my family, see, my cousin was Tiny T.
He was.
Tiptoe
Through the tulips. Oh, that was our cousin. And he was, you know, I never thought about this before. You got Leilani going. You got her going. She's gonna be like rewatching episodes.
Hey, do it. You're gonna see.
I fully expect the next time we're on, within the next week, for y'all to have watched these episodes and tell me what you think.
Just keep your eyes on Fred Mertz's hands when he's with Ricky. You will be.
I wish I could see her face.
No, I'm serious.
She keeps like raising her eyebrows like it's real scandalous.
And Lucy, you know, they paid her for making him crazy faces, but she was making them a lot of times looking at him touching Ricky. I could tell.
Oh my God.
I could.
How old were you when this show was on?
7, 8, 9.
What? What is wrong with you?
I mean, I was older than that.
Scandalous.
I mean, I watched the reruns. A lot of them.
She may not have seen it when it was first on, because nobody had cable in our. Listen, it's something, ain't it? It's something. I'm telling you, these shows, late nights are special. I wish
Yeah.
Amy was here.
Well, they do come on late at night. The
Oh my
reruns
God,
of
Nick
I
at
Love
Night.
Lucy.
Nick at Night.
So there you go.
So it always had an undertone, is what you mean.
Well, I don't know what that is.
You know, one of my favorite shows I liked was Bewitched.
There wasn't nothing funny going on that one. It was all fake.
Well, I know.
Well, she couldn't really twinkle her nose and do stuff.
I wonder if she. Okay, I just turned Lucy on.
You watch it and see. You got to get the episodes with Fred.
So, the chick that played what's her face in Bewitched, Samantha, she did have to learn how to do that to her nose.
Yeah, she didn't know how to do that.
That's weird. I cannot imagine. I wonder if is she still alive?
Elizabeth Montgomery.
Montgomery.
I don't know if she is or not.
I don't know.
She did a very controversial movie when she was a little older, and it kind of fizzed out her career a little.
Really? What movie?
She was brutally raped in the movie.
Oh
and
my
it just
God.
Kind of, I don't know. It was after that movie she didn't have a lot of parts. I don't know.
That's really odd, isn't it?
Yeah. She was very pretty. She learned a lot of magic doing that show.
Mom, magic isn't real.
You know what I mean? She learned how to do tricks.
No, Harry Potter, I don't. What do you mean? You know what I mean. No, I do. Magic isn't real.
Marty's going to be like, okay, what is it? Lucy or Bewitched? Which one am I going to watch?
I remember
I don't know nothing about Bewitched.
when I was little, I used to think that I would grow up and wear my makeup like Endora, her mom.
Oh, Lord, she wore a lot of blue eyeshadow.
I know, I liked it though.
Yuck.
I just always thought it was so pretty.
It was too much.
See, I didn't think so.
But I bet she used a can of Final Net on her hair.
Oh my God, Final Net stinks so bad. My granny was a hairdresser in a little town in West Texas my whole life. And y'all, she had asthma so bad from hairspray because she did little old lady hair.
She had one of them houses that her front door had another front door that looked just like the real front door, but the other front door went into the same building that was her house, but it was a front bedroom that she turned into a beauty shop.
Well, the state of Texas did not allow you to have a beauty shop in your home.
Yeah.
So she had to create 2 separate entries, and the beauty shop could not be open and to the house. Like it couldn't connect. I used to sleep on the floor in the beauty shop when I was little by the towel cabinet. Look, I made a dainty one.
Aww.
Look, y'all, I made a dainty one.
WTF.
Yeah, a dainty WTF. Thank you.
Pretty.
The other front door. So when you pulled up to the front of the house, I'm going to run this one as an auction. If anybody's questioning what a WTF is, let me know and I can go over it for you. So when you pulled up to the front of the house, there were 2 front porches and what looked like 2 front doors.
It looked like a twin on the front of the
Almost
house.
like a duplex.
Yeah.
Except the one side, the right side was the beauty shop, and it was one single room, and it had hair dryers, one hair station, and a sink. And then the other front, the left side front door went into the house, which was I guess it was only a one bedroom.
A 1-bedroom house.
God, that's so weird.
Isn't it?
So it was a big bedroom. We had 2 king size beds in that bedroom. That's so weird. I never thought about it being 1 bedroom. When she got older, she was 88. Okay, my grandma was 45 when she adopted my father. So she was late in life. So my grandparents on my dad's side were a generation older than my grandparents on my mother's side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll send them. Will you put this with Leilani's?
Mm-hmm.
So that that meant that she turned 88. I was in middle of my high school years. She was still doing hair when she turned 88, but she had a stroke. And her doctor was trying to get her to quit working, and my dad and I were trying to get her to quit. Anyway, she wasn't having it. And so when the doctor put her in the hospital for her stroke, my dad and I convinced the doctor to keep her in the hospital. And we sold all her beauty shop equipment while she was in the hospital. And so she didn't have a choice. When she got out, she couldn't work anymore. And she didn't talk to my dad for 6 months, and she didn't talk to me for about 6 weeks. And I lived with her. So that was a long time to go, living with somebody that they don't talk to you. But that beauty shop got changed into my bedroom. And I lived there with her for a long time because she needed somebody to live with her. She was, not she wasn't bad, but she wasn't great as far as her mobility and everything. But anyway, that period of her life was very interesting. She would sneak and do hair and everything else, but she had a very thriving business for a long time. She did hair in our community for, gosh, I don't know, many years.
She did my hair many times.
She never changed her prices. She had the same prices the day she quit that she did, all my whole life. Anyway, she charged $20 to do a perm, and washing set was $10. And she just, I guess I get my pricing from her. Come to think, the way I sell our stuff for pennies on the dollar. No, I don't know. Yeah, she was a good granny though. Oh, I'm not gonna make it much longer, y'all.
I hear my pillow going, Gina.
It's saying that?
Yes.
Really?
Saying, come to bed. Come to bed.
Man, I really like this one.
Yeah, I like it too. I like that big silicone focal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all, look at this. My nieces made me a Mother's Day pin of Frida Kahlo. Isn't that the best thing ever? Frida is one of my favorite artists.
They're sweet kids.
Yes, they are. I know. She's amazing. If you don't know about her, you should look her up. She has a unibrow.
Okay, happy Mother's Day, everybody. I love y'all. God bless.
Happy Mother's Day. I do think I'm going to head out too, guys, because I've got to get some sleep. Leilani, know we are praying for you, honey. Absolutely. And try to rest. It's going to be a chore, but try. Yes, Marty, we love you, and we will see you all tomorrow. We'll be on, or today, later today, I should say. We'll be on and do some more stuff. We're going to have some unique stuff tomorrow, guys, that if it's something you can use, I will run it at a good price so you can afford it. Does that make sense? Like I may have dishes that I get rid of. I may have a lot of stuff because we're kind of going through everything tomorrow. So y'all be sure and show up because y'all never know what we're going to find in this house. But let me find us somebody to give a raid. Don't forget to love on somebody today, guys, because everybody needs a little love, right? Happy Mother's Day, Core. We love you so much. We hope everybody has a good Mother's Day. Let's go see Mama Hoops. She's on. She's a good friend of ours. She's doing cup wraps. Oh, Dilly Dally's on. I think I already hit Mama Hoops, so let me see. Who's Dilly Dally? We'll go see him. Raid. Dill. All right, here we go. We're headed out, guys. Love you all so much. Have a good night.